In this video, we'll show you the things that you're going to want to see when you come to Guatemala. Hey you guys! Thanks for joining us on another journey. Today, we're in Guatemala. If you're new to the channel, this is April, my girlfriend that is dressed like an authentic Mayan lady. And I'm Wayne. We do a video every Thursday, so hit that subscribe button and smash that bell.
At 6:30 in the morning, we're at Tikal
National Park. Oh yeah, anybody that knows us knows that we are National Park junkies.
And this one is mind-blowing.
We're getting here early so we can see all the animals.
We saw 2 toucans.
Tikal, which is a ancient Mayan village
Deep in the rainforest of northern Guatemala. The Mayan site of Tikal has more than 3,000 structures.
The stone-cut buildings were first constructed around 200 BC. It's just mind-blowing to think that somewhere between 45,000 and 62,000 people lived in the city of Tikal back in the height of its power.
It's not easy to get to, but it is worth the adventure to get there. You have 2 different options. Most people fly into Flores. We actually did a road trip, which is what we highly suggest doing throughout
Guatemala.
There's so much to see and do. Warn you now, Google is not accurate of how long it takes to drive. Double it, triple it.
But it's so amazing to go spend the day and get lost in. It's like you've time traveled, transports you. It's so cool. It's interesting, you know, the sights and the sounds, and you get to climb some of the temples, and that is amazing to see the views.
Not a lot of sites around the world you can even climb a Mayan pyramid anymore.
On our way to the Lost World now.
Mundo Perdido. The incredibly cool Lost World complex at Tikal was finished around 1 AD.
We're on the hunt for some monkeys. They have hollower monkeys and they have spider monkeys.
It does. It definitely does.
Crazy. I think is a lion gonna jump out and get us.
You're so true.
Doesn't he sound like a lion?
Oh, it does. It definitely does. Did they have those at Koba?
No.
Really?
I thought I've heard them before.
I thought I had.
I thought I had too until I heard it. That one, I'd not heard that monkey before. Our guy was saying that this represents 50 Mayan temples and burial. That's a lot.
The ancient Mayas were known as the Sky Watchers.
Skywatchers. I wonder if that's where George Lucas got Skywalker. It's very similar, right?
Even the Return of the Jedi. Jedi is the Jade.
Yeah, the Jade, yeah. So we're on to George Lucas where he got his start from the stories. Basically, it's 200 quetzales per person get in and have a collective tour. Everybody has to come in and get a guide. You can also get a private guide. It is more money for a private guide. 200 quetzales is roughly $25.85. But bring your walking shoes and lots of water. Bring a hydration bag because it is burning up hot.
If you're wondering where to stay when you visit Tikal, we highly recommend staying in Flores. This tiny little island town is colorful, has great restaurants and bars, lots of things to see and do. Hey, yeah!
We're in a tuk-tuk. Guatemalan tuk-tuk. And Flores, tell us where you've ridden in a tuk-tuk. We're curious. What city, what country? Comment below. Flores is roughly about an hour from Tikal, so if you're wanting to do the sunrise tour, you might be better off staying in the national park itself. They do have some places available.
Honestly, I think Flores is the hub. We're being almost an hour away from Tikal. We stayed at Los Amigos Hostel, and it was amazing. We met great people, had tasty food and drinks. There's a wonderful vibe and ambiance there. Had our own private room and bathroom. Well worth it.
Staff was awesome as well.
Take a boat tour around the lake.
Oh yeah, if you decide to take a boat tour, make sure you don't go into the sun.
So bright!
We're facing the damn sun. We would have gone the other way. We wouldn't have been facing the sun. I screwed up. Sorry, guys.
No, it's okay.
It's so romantic, isn't it, April?
Oh, yeah. The sun's beating on me. You're like
Tired.
5 feet
But
away.
I'm filming. I'm never known as Mr. Romance. So ladies, feel sorry for April. Is your significant other romantic? April really wants to know.
Yes, I do.
We just left Jose on the boat. We went around the island completely. So for 20 minutes per person is 50 quetzales, right? Which comes out to about $6.46. If you're here, it's a great way to get a perspective of the city of Flores. Tell us what you have. I was watching her make it and I'm going, what?
This one is
Is that Worcestershire? What the heck is she putting in yours?
everything. This one is salty.
Yeah, like it looked like soy sauce and Worcestershire
Yeah.
sauce and hot sauce,
lemon,
lemon. Oh my God, my ulcer would be killing me.
This one is almost michelada, but without beer.
Okay.
It's only lemon juice, salt, and tomatoes juice, almost Tabasco. And the another one is pumpkin seeds powder. Yeah, this one they add another light to special flavor. Yeah, no, it's light to strong flavor, no single flavor, but it's adapt the flavor.
Okay.
Do you wanna taste?
I actually want to try it. This is great. I don't know why. You like that? I don't know. I can't. Words can't even describe. Like somebody punched me in the mouth. It's what
almost like-
happened.
Yeah.
Like,
It's almost like aromatic.
is this only here in Flores? I've never heard of this.
No.
Frozen ice like this, not seen like this. This is
All
not what I
Guatemala,
thought.
all Guatemala touristic places you will find granizada. They mean frost. For that we call granizadas frozen.
As you can tell, we're not in Guatemala anymore. The reason for us interrupting the video, I wanted to talk to you about something that is very special and dear to mine and April's heart. When we were down in Guatemala, we realized that we can do some good to bring some education to some kids down there. We're doing a fundraiser to build a school in Guatemala. We've partnered with 2 different charities to make this happen. So this is a full charity fundraising event with the 501(c)(3).
And you can trust where the funds are going.
We've partnered with Books for Development. It's a Houston-based charity that brings books to third world nations. We're also partnering with Heart for Guatemala, specialized in schools, libraries, helping.
Improve literacy.
To learn more about the fundraiser, please click on the links below. Any donation that you can give is most appreciated.
Hit that subscribe button and smash that bell, then you can stay tuned to see updates on this project as far as the books being delivered, school being built. You'll be right there along with us.
Hola April, hola Wayne, ¿cómo están?
Hola!
Are you guys ready to go for the lake today?
That's where we're going to take the boat to, right?
Exactly.
Amazing. So normally here in Guatemala, when we say the lake or El Lago, everyone knows we're talking about Lake Atitlan or Lago Atitlan. This is one of the most beautiful lakes in the world. It's been compared to Lago Como, Lake Como as well. Gorgeous. It's surrounded by 3 volcanoes and a beautiful mountain range around it. It's just absolutely a stunning place, and a lot of people feel like it really has this like magical kind of almost healing energy to it, and there's a lot of strong presence of indigenous culture here. So it's an awesome part of Guatemala. I'm about 2.5-3 hours from Antigua. Most people start out in the town of Panajachel, and from there you can grab a boat. There's public boats, or if you are in a rush or have a big enough group, you can get a private boat as well. Most of the villages are anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes from Pana, and you can also go from village to village as well.
The boat ride sounds amazing. I love being on boats. Growing up in Florida, I've always been around boats.
Yes.
This sounds totally up my alley.
And I know you're going to be heading to San Juan La Laguna. This is my personal favorite town on the lake. One of the reasons I really like this place, such a well-organized community, and it's led by the people from there. So a lot of the other towns have a lot of foreign influence, a lot of Western influence, which isn't always a bad thing. It's really cool to see a community that has said, hey, we got this. We're going to do this on our own. We're going to do this our way. We're going to showcase our culture and our talents, and we're going to create a sustainable economic system for our community. They're also really big on taking care of the environment. They've got some really cool stuff going on there. So I can't wait for you to go to San Juan La Laguna in particular. You're going to meet up there with our friends from Casa Flor Ixcaco. Casa Flor Ixcaco is a textile cooperative made up of women weavers, and they do all natural dyes. So every single step is natural, from the cotton that they harvest. They dye it using different plant materials. They hand weave on a backstrap loom. It's incredible. You can visit some other cool things in the area, such as the medicinal plant garden.
It's a co-op of the natural medicinal plants.
A co-op of natural medicines and plants. Ooh, that'll be fun.
Yes, and with that herbs, for example, they are making shampoo, skin cream, different kind of teas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know this was on our list, did you?
No.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Even we will see one painting factory.
A painting factory?
From Mayans artists. They are amazing. They are making an amazing job over there.
Wow.
Yes.
You guys are going to have an experience that a lot of foreigners don't do. You're going to ride the infamous chicken bus, or las camionetas. The camioneta, depending on the route, sometimes they're not the best option for traveling around for tourists, but for certain routes, it's super safe. It's very, very cost effective. If you don't mind being a little bit crowded, it can be a really fun and cost effective way to get around. Selving today is going to take you guys on a bus from Panajachel to the city of Sololá, the opportunity to experience what is kind of like the everyday public transportation that is available to people like on those curvy mountain roads. And then once you get to Sololá, you're going to be able to check out that town again. This is an area that not a lot of tourists stop in, so it's so cool for me to see you guys getting off that beaten path and doing some really unique things. And I know that you're in great hands with Selving, who will be there to show you all around. And then you guys will be pro chicken bus riders for the future.
Looking forward to it. I've seen the people hanging off the bus driving down the road.
Yeah, it's definitely a wild ride. And like I said, some of the other routes in the country might not be the most recommendable, but this one is totally safe and super fun. Yeah, if you have any other questions, let me know. And for those of you who are super interested in learning more about the chicken bus world, there's an interesting documentary called La Camioneta, which talks all about the chicken bus industry, the good, the bad, the ugly, the beautiful. And so I recommend checking that out as well if you're interested in the topic. Other side of the lake, and there's two towns that you're going to be visiting, and I'm excited for you to see them. They're small towns, so each one doesn't require a full day stop. There's definitely some cool things to see. First, you're going to drive through the town of Santa Catarina Palopo. And what's really cool in this town is they started this initiative where they painted almost all of the buildings in the community utilizing colors and then patterns that are commonly found on the huipil, the blouse that the women in that area wear. So a lot of the buildings are blue. There's a couple other colors mixed in. You're going to see different patterns. I'm sure you learned that a lot of these kind of geometric designs that we see on the huipils represent things like the mountain or the volcano, birds, different things that are significant and important within the Mayan culture. So I'm excited for you to see how they have kind of transposed that from the clothing onto the buildings in their community. It makes the town really beautiful and cheerful.
Oh, that sounds really cool.
And then the next town over is San Antonio Palopo, and this town is known for its ceramic production. When you go to these different workshops, there's one in particular that we love to visit that I know Selving's going to take you to. Walk in and there's stuff everywhere, and it seems almost like disorganized and chaotic. But the work that these men and women are producing in this chaotic environment is incredible. Everything is natural, everything is hand done. They paint every single piece by hand, and they have a small store if you want to grab something to take home with you, but they also do custom orders for small, medium, and even large businesses. Companies like Anthropology will contract out 1,000-unit orders for mugs or different things. They'll produce at this little workshop and then send abroad to the United States or other places. It's really cool because you get to learn about the artistry and the natural ingredients and the process of the ceramic. It just makes you appreciate it that much more. I'm excited for you to go and see that, and the view from their workshop is pretty cool. It makes you think, wow, I don't need my corner office on the 10th floor. I just need to hang out in this workshop in Guatemala with this totally pristine, untouched views. I hope you guys have fun, and if you have any questions, let me know.
Hasta pronto.
Sounds good. Take care, chicos. Bye.
See you, Chelsea.
Muchas gracias. As you plan your trip in Guatemala, keep in mind that there is such a thing called Guatemalan time. So if Google Maps is telling you it's going to take 4 hours, it's probably going to take closer to 6 or 7, depending on what you might encounter.
Yeah, we learned real quick that there is no such thing as on time in Guatemala. Whether you're driving somewhere or you're going to do a tour or whatever, if it's within an hour or two, that's pretty close to on time.
Guatemala also has the dry season. The dry season is November to May. Rainy season is May through November.
If you come to Guatemala, you're going to think, t-shirts and shorts, it's going to be hot. No, you need to bring clothes for every season. Tropical rainforests, it's hot, it's cold, it's wet, it's freezing. Yeah, you got the Caribbean, the Pacific coast, 7 different environments. And we had brought lots of warm clothes and a couple of long sleeves, but they're definitely on the lighter side. Could have used more hoodies with us or a light jacket.
Hola, Wayne. Hola, April.
Hello.
Well, today you guys can take it a little bit easier, but you are going to have a really fun market visit with savings. So I'm so excited you have time to do this. To stop in the town of Rio Dulce. So many people just kind of breeze through and hang out on the boat, and they don't actually get to see the town, but this is a really great example of what is a town and in more of the coastal area like. And savings is going to take you to the market so you can see a bunch of the different fruits and vegetables that we have and that grow locally in the area. There's probably going to be some cool tropical fruits that we don't have here in Antigua where I'm at. And of course the fish market, being right on the lake, the river, and with the ocean so close, you're going to have lots of cool seafood.
This will be a fun adventure.
Have a great time, take lots of pictures, and let us know how you guys enjoyed it.
Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias. See you.
Muy bien, nos vemos.
We're off for the adventure today. Gonna jump on a boat.
Listo. Okay, we're going to do the tour today.
Perfect.
Wonderful.
You can do a private boat tour or group boat tour from your hotel right to the castle. Did you know that Guatemala has a castle? We're at San Felipe de Lada. Really cool looking castle. It's even got a moat.
Tell us the coolest castle you've been to in the comments below.
Oh, absolutely. We want to know about that for sure and where it's at so we can go visit it.
Yes. Castillo de San Felipe de Lara is a Spanish colonial fort at the entrance to Lake Isabel. It is connected with the Caribbean and the Dulce River. The fort was strategically situated at the narrowest point in the river. The Spanish used it for several centuries, during which time it was destroyed and looted several times by pirates.
They would pull a chain across
From end to end, be underwater so that it would just destroy a ship that tried to go through it.
It's crazy to think that this castle was built in 1595.
Yeah,
And it's still standing here.
it's awesome.
It is amazing.
Definitely worth visiting. We really enjoy learning its history, exploring the castle rooms and seeing the old cannons,
I didn't know there was castles in Central America.
taking in the views of Lake Isabel from the castle. Definitely fun. Definitely an adventure. We love castles.
If you're wanting to come to the San Felipe Castle and check it out, it's only 75 quetzales, which is roughly $9.69 US. Super affordable. And exploring old things, you can't go wrong.
Hello.
Hey, what are you doing up there?
Sweating my brains out.
Oh, okay, good. It's definitely not Utah. When you go to Rio Dulce, what's really cool is try to find a place that's on the water.
We really enjoyed staying at Tihash with its fun bungalows above the water and even spotted an alligator.
We got in late last night. Couldn't show you the bungalow. It's really cool that we're like right here in the mangroves. Tell us about our accommodations for tonight, April.
Tihash and Rio Dulce. We have our own little cabana. Thank God it has air conditioning.
Oh yes, it is so hot in Guatemala.
It's so humid.
It's a cute little place. It's like a little fairyland. Nice little bathroom. I like how they incorporate the natural stone into the shower. Do you know how much we paid for this?
I think it was around 60 or 65 a night.
US.
Yes. A definite highlight of our Guatemala trip was that Rio Dulce boat tour from our place at Hacienda Tihash all the way out to Livingston.
So what we did was we have a private boat that's taking us to Livingston from Rio Doce. It's about an hour boat ride. It's about 48 kilometers away from Rio Doce.
Experiencing the water lilies and seeing the locals selling their handicrafts.
Hola.
It's a basket for tortillas. Yeah, it's like to cooler because they keep the heating inside. But they are making with pine leaves, and they are using different colors. And for example, this one is a leather with textile. It's homemade. But products like this, we were talking about to the maracas. Yeah, this one is for lights in the night. Yeah, for mosquitoes. Yeah, they keep out the mosquitoes. Yeah, they are. It's very smart people. Yeah, they are.
How much for the wallet?
¿Cuánto cuesta ese? 35.
Oh, this is that's your color there.
I love red. Sure.
Red is rojo.
If you want to buy it.
Yeah, sure, we got that.
Dice que va a salir.
Enjoying the Black Lagoon and all the different birds.
I like the canoe. Hey, they got music. They're good.
Good life.
They must have a generator, or how they play music.
Batteries.
Oh.
Probably, like a boombox.
Solar panel.
Yeah, or a solar panel. Solar has helped a lot of people along the way, huh?
Yes, mostly in areas like this.
Yeah. Which there's a lot of places like this around the world. We just don't think of it as Americans, This is a cool boat ride.
Yeah.
If you get a private boat, you can come and explore all kinds of different areas. If you're just on the regular general boat, you're very limited to what you can do with the crowds. Just live a simple fisherman's life. To give you an idea, guys, they're living here with no power. They make the water and boil the water from the river.
Here, if you want, we can be in quiet, only for hear the animals sound.
Okay, yeah. That is cool. You guys should be here. It's so amazing. Okay.
I will show you.
Agua Caliente Hot Springs.
The restaurant is Agua Caliente because they mean for the hot springs. Yes.
What's nice about the hot springs is it's free. You don't have to pay for it. And they have a restaurant right here, so we're going to eat some conch for lunch and some additional seafood soup.
Everyone enjoy the view of Wayne's sexy upper body.
You like this? We're going to go to Livingston in the rain on the boat. Anyway, we just got off the boat. A little bit of a wet ride, but it was fun. We're in Livingston, Guatemala now.
I am Garifuna and I speak Garifuna. What brings you here?
We're traveling throughout Guatemala, filming and learning about Guatemala culture.
Why don't you go see our culture? Why don't you go see our village?
Where's your village?
10 minutes from here you see a complete different, the real Livingston.
I'm good. I'm always up for something new and adventurous.
Come on.
Let's go. What's your name, my friend?
Philip Flores. I will take you into the village which most tourists don't see.
That's what I want to see.
And the original name of this place is what? Not Livingston. The original name of this place is La Buga.
La Buga.
Means isolated.
The Caribbean, Livingston is a totally different side of Guatemala, and even tried some graffiti.
Oh, the graffiti was definitely interesting. It's a lot of herbs that are soaked in rum, and it's been around for hundreds of thousands of years, and they've been using it to cure as many as 30 different human ailments, from cancer to diabetes.
To learn more about the Garifuna culture, click on the card above.
Hola, ¿qué tal? How are you guys doing?
Hola, Chelsea.
So you guys must be getting ready to head to Oban. A lot of people don't visit this part of Guatemala. I'm really excited you're going to have the opportunity, and it also helps to break up the long drive that you have. So in your day in Coban, you're going to get to enjoy the town of Coban, try lots of different local traditional dishes, kind of eat around town.
Sounds very interesting. We can't wait.
So I'm excited for you guys to try different food there. And you're staying at a cool place called Finca Shipun, which is awesome. It's kind of like on a private nature reserve. You're gonna get to have a little bit of time in the town of Coban, and then also some time in nature. And it's a great place to kind of rejuvenate and rest up. Muy bien, enjoy Coban, and I'll talk to you guys soon.
Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias. See you.
Ciao.
Orchigonia. This is near Coban.
This is definitely like a unusual tour. I didn't think I was gonna want to go walk around the jungle and learn about orchids.
In all Guatemala, they have 1,500 legal orchid species, and here in Coban is over 800 different species. In this Orchigonia place, they have over 600 different orchid species. Normally, the orchids, they are special because they get one flower for one short season. Sometimes one flower is for few hours, couple hours. Yeah.
That's
another orchids like this, yeah, they have more long life because you can see flowers about to 6 or 8 weeks.
Yes.
Yeah, another orchids is more short life.
But it's very interesting from the super beautiful, very microscopic, tiny.
I had no idea that they were so small. That was so wild. Very, very cool.
Yeah.
We even got to see the quetzal, which is the Guatemalan national bird. Definitely go check it out.
You know, Coban's a good place to stop before you get to Samuk Champay.
When you're in Guatemala, be sure to take a Mayan cooking class. It's an amazing experience.
We had several different Mayan cooking experiences, from making tortillas in a dirt floor kitchen with a wood burning stove, with some amazing Mayan women teaching us the right way to make a tortilla.
She is explaining we will take the prepare our lunch is pepian and with rice. Okay, now they are boiling the tamalitos.
Tamalitos.
What you can't tell is it is incredibly warm in this kitchen. Because of the open pit fire, it's hot.
Yes, good job.
Uh-oh, sticking.
Yes, but now with your finger, you start to make, yes, spinning and making pressure around.
Oh, I see.
Twisting around.
Don't stick.
Yes.
So close.
Yes.
Look at that.
Yes, you made it. You made it. You can put it on there, yes.
Oh, I screwed it up.
It's a wing tortilla there.
Definitely doesn't look as good. After 15 tries, I have one that almost looks like a tortilla.
It's hard. That's a busy work day. So
Yes.
Did you hear that? They get up at 5 a.m., they go to the market, get the stuff for lunch, they start to prep the lunch, and after lunch, then that's when they do their weaving.
Yeah.
Until
Oh.
what time?
Between 5 and 6 p.m.
Wow, that is
And after
amazing.
they continue to prepare the dinner, but some of them they continue after dinner weaving until midnight.
Wow.
Yeah, they do.
If you guys want a real Mayan authentic experience, you can actually come stay in the home with them and eat and sleep traditional Mayan. Be kind of fun. But to put this on the next trip.
Yeah. From a
It-
humble experience to a professional kitchen. Our cooking class at Lake Atitlan, Santa Cruz, La Laguna. Wow, that was so impressive.
It just we mask and then throw.
Okay.
And then today we take off.
There's a reason why Americans take the easy route out. This stuff takes forever. I just want to be done with it.
You're impatient.
I am impatient.
It's an
I
art.
think I'm a good cook when I'm at home, but you know, you come to another country and the women get up very early and they start cooking all day. All right, we're gonna try to make some tortillas. This is my second time trying this. It didn't do well the first time. Now we're in a beautiful chef kitchen with a beautiful view.
Oh, yes.
Now you start a bowl.
Okay.
This one you press down.
With your 3 fingers.
Up.
Okay. She's very lightly touching it. She knows how to crest that.
Then like this finger
Okay.
go up. one is here, and the other one here, and both of this is down.
And then pull it out.
Oh, shaping it. Oh, wow, yeah. Oh my God, it's delicious.
Hey, look, this looks way prettier than what we made. Oh, wait, it's the same food.
This is the presentation.
This one's really thick. I think you made this one.
Oh, I think you made it.
No, mine would have been thin and perfect looking. Not really.
First taste, you might think it's too bland, but then as you continue, you get a better sense of all the dimensions of the flavors.
Absolutely.
And it's very filling.
You did such a good job making the tortillas.
I did?
For me, that's...
Thank you. And his view is like $1 million view.
Oh, this view is so amazing. So we think these are kumquats. We're not 100% sure on that. They actually cooked down for over an hour. And on top of that, they dried out for several weeks before we got it. This is probably one of the most unusual desserts I've ever tried. You put it in your mouth, you don't even think it's fruit anymore. It gets an unusual texture too, so it's not like a cake, it's not like a fruit.
It reminds me of a raisin, but a moist, not fully dried out raisin.
Oh, it was amazing. We still don't know what the fruit is though. Because it's not a kumquat. It's seeds.
Yeah, kind of plum.
Oh,
A kind of plum.
that might be.
Okay, that makes more sense. A dried plum. That actually does make sense. Thank you so much for teaching us.
Oh,
Overall, great experience. Learning how to cook Mayan food, and then being able to sit down with this $1 million view
yes.
to eat what we prepared. If you're in Lake Atitlan, definitely come out here and learn how to make traditional food. If not, eat at the restaurant.
How do you compare this to the Cuscún cooking class?
But the Cuscún was like a party.
Salud!
Salud! Go! Alright, we're gonna try the Jamaica this time.
It's so good.
Okay, so you guys, if you want to have a doblada, they are ready.
Oh, that is so good.
Right? Try the blackberry.
Now I want to buy some of these to take home.
Right?
What was that, the blueberry?
Blackberry.
Wow. I like it.
Yeah.
No, the card above, if you hadn't watched that video or not, but
Great views, though, as well.
oh, he did. He had some great views. We got to fly the drone,
But yeah, that was definitely more of a party.
but we learned how to make the chili rellenos and some different kind of.
That was fun. This was fun. Yeah.
They're both great experiences. There is so much to do in Antigua that we had to make a second video for it of just things to do near Antigua. So check out the card above for that. We're on the local transportation to Shamook.
Samook Champagne is quite an adventure. Beautiful, beautiful crystal blue colored water pools.
Samook Champagne in the jungles of Guatemala. It's not super easy to get there. I'm not going to try to play it down.
Bouncing along on a dirt road in Guatemala. We had to go from Lanquin in the back of a truck on crazy, crazy road to get to Utopia. But that made it more special. Again, it's like so rewarding to be tucked away, more authentic. You really felt like you were in the jungles.
Yeah. We're on our way to our next resort. It's called Utopia Eco Hotel. It's going to be a little bit of an adventure to get there.
You really felt like you were in the thick of it, of Guatemala nature.
And the people, they don't have any transportation, only pickup truck. Only like here you can see the tuk-tuk transportation.
Yeah.
But some people don't have choice. They walk.
Wow. Oh, this is the school, the school near Utopia, huh? Yeah.
Hola!
Where you at, April?
Utopia
Really cool, huh?
in Guatemala.
This is John. He is the owner of Utopia.
How are you doing?
Doing great.
If you want, I can take you guys down to your room.
Yeah, let's do that. I cannot even believe we're checking in at Utopia. I cannot believe how beautiful the grounds are so far. Going to accommodations for the night. Puppies everywhere, because puppies make vlogs better. And they got a hammock now by the river. Welcome. Here's your key. So awesome. This is our cabana hut for the night.
Yeah, it's your riverfront cabins.
Wonderful.
They're basic.
Air conditioned, but that's okay because plenty of wind will flow through here at night. I love it. This is my kind of resort.
Hell yeah.
They're cozy.
And you know what? The sound of the river will put me to sleep.
And the rain on a tin roof is always nice too.
Always.
Yeah.
I feel like tribal in the jungle with my black face. We're gonna go see the amazing pools, Chinook Champagne. Three. Let's go. The whole way up stairs give you a perspective of hiking to the viewpoint. It just doesn't stop the whole way, just like this. How many meters did we go up, Sabine?
From the base camp, 100 meters high.
100 meters high. Yeah. It seems like it's all straight up. Like straight up, big rocks, all the way up.
Well, it's the humidity too.
Right.
Wait.
And out of shape doesn't help. Gotta get off the couch, get out and explore more. Holy moly! Look at this. Amazing. Look at that. That little waterfall down there is where we were jumping earlier. Woo! That was fun! Look at that! Waterfall is amazing! If you're wondering, was it worth the climb up? It was. Even though I was crying, April was crying. It was a butt kicker of a hike. It was definitely worth the view. Finally down to the pool level. It's an amazing little walkthrough with a bunch of little tiny baby waterfalls. Oh, so awesome. Look at this. So amazing.
Candlelight Cave Tour just about did me in with my fears and anxieties, but I did it.
She did.
I cried.
She did good.
But I did it.
You're okay. You're okay. You did awesome. I can't believe you did that. Oh my God. Where do we go? Just follow the rope. Where? You see where the rope goes? It's going to this ladder. It's going to this ladder. It's going to this ladder. You're okay. You're okay. Don't freak out. Come to this side. Come to this side so you can get up the rope. Man, I'll tell you what, that was crazy. You want an adventure? Come and do the Chinook Champagne cave tour. It's an adventure.
I lived. We didn't die.
That was good, man. That was fun. And just be warned, the local kids are going to hustle you. No, not now.
Later.
Oh, no, later.
If you want to do later, my name is Mario. What is your name?
Okay, Mario.
What is your
My name
name?
is Dennis.
Okay.
If you first set in the beer for me, you can buy. No worry.
No, me first. For me, don't buy.
You guys are all hustlers. I'll drink lots of beer. We'll drink a bunch.
When later you can buy beer. My name is Mary.
I know, Mary.
Later you can buy beer anyhow.
All right, we're going to go back to Utopia by tubing. Everybody's got their cervezas. We're good. We did this tour at Utopia, the national park, the tubing, the cave tour, all of it. 180 quetzales, which is, I think, $25. I'll write down the real number on the bag. I don't have my calculator in front of me. Somewhere right around there. Yeah, April be freaking out right now because we got rapids.
Don't slide, okay?
Here we go. Here we go, guys. Hold on. Woohoo! Yeah, buckle up. Woohoo! Woohoo! Yeah, that was good. Okay, come in another one. Here we go. Woo! Oh man, my beer's all full of water. We made it back to Utopia.
This is our little hut that we're staying in.
We did a jungle chocolate tour.
The Mayans considered the cacao tree to be a gift from the gods. It was a very healthy, savory dish. It was a staple food. Raw cacao itself is incredibly healthy for you. It's loaded with vitamins and minerals, vitamin K, vitamin E, vitamin D, magnesium, zinc, antioxidants. The Mayans, though, use the cacao very differently than us. You know, we think of chocolate to be as more of an indulgence, like something sweet. There's more antioxidants in raw cacao than any other plant on earth. It helps against aging, helps with memory, helps with a lot of ailments. When chocolate bars or like pieces of chocolate were actually being first produced, they say a pound of processed chocolate was worth more than a pound of gold. I wish it was still that way. Life would be really good.
Yeah.
No problem getting donations for the school at that point,
Exactly,
right?
right, exactly. What we're going to be doing today is showing you how to make a really good quality homemade chocolate at home just using some household appliances.
Get on a jungle chocolate tour. Learn how to make chocolate from fresh cacao, from opening it up. Wow. Roasting the beans.
To shelling the beans, which Wayne didn't understand how to do.
It kept burning my finger.
He was messing up.
But yeah, basically, if you,
Yes.
they are hot. Yeah,
They are.
I've gotten many blisters.
Yeah.
So shells in one, beans in the other. So just just twist them a little bit. So kind of how I do it is I take the bean and I do a little twist like that, and basically the shell pops off, bean in the other.
I'm not sure if I think I broke.
And if it breaks, it doesn't matter. We're blending it up. We're blending it up to make chocolate, so it doesn't matter if it comes out in pieces or the idea.
Yeah, the
is just,
bean wasn't there.
Yeah,
Does that happen?
Yeah, it does.
But Wayne, you have to separate.
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 So
Shells in one, beans in the other.
So how do you know which one's a shell after? I just got a map.
Come on, Wayne.
I'm serious.
Come over here. I'll show you.
We even got to make our own shapes of chocolates and flavor them with different flavorings, cinnamon and
Raisins.
things like that. It was
Oh my
fun.
God. We were staying in the Jungle Lodge, and it's all open air where everybody's hanging out. Utopia, it was nighttime. A giant tarantula.
For real? Is this thing gonna jump up it? That's not real.
It is.
Move it. Let's see if it jumps.
Oh my God.
It is real.
That's real?
Oh my God, it is.
Oh, but I thought it was fake.
This is so disgusting.
Oh my God, that is the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my God, she's so big. Well, it's a she, right?
She, yeah, of course it's a she. Nobody else would be that damn evil. Yeah, you know you're in the jungle when you see a giant spider the size of a damn cat.
Hey Wayne, hey April, how are you guys doing?
Hello, Chelsea.
Are you ready for Pacaya today?
I'm excited.
It's an incredible experience. About an hour and 15-minute, hour and a half drive from Antigua. And once you get to the base of the volcano, you're going to meet up with our local guide, Jorge Morales, and he's going to be guiding you. He's got some horses. If you guys are interested, you can always ride up or even ride down. Instead, you're going to get to roast some marshmallows from the heat that comes off of the volcano. You never know how much volcanic activity you might get to see. There's a little jewelry shop up there where they sell jewelry made from the volcanic ash. There's even this guy who started making like wood-fired pizzas up there. It's a pretty cool and very, very, very unique adventure.
That sounds like an amazing adventure.
Yes.
we did.
Sounds good. Take care, chicos. Bye.
See you later.
Nos vemos.
Hasta luego. We had some of the best street food
Ever.
in Shayla.
In Guatemala, but especially Shayla.
Oh yeah, there was street food everywhere. Don't be afraid to try the street food. I mean, if it looks sanitary, eat there. You will find amazing food. And usually when it comes to street food, if there's a ton of people, it's usually pretty simple.
This area exists over 100 years.
This part of the market?
No, it's part of the hereditary family. Yeah, because they share from different generations. It's different generation. They keep it. Only here, 15 years to work in here.
Wow.
15 years every day. Yeah.
Every day.
Every day.
7 days a week?
Don't day off. Ustedes no paran, ¿verdad? Todos los días están aquí.
todos los días.
Whoa.
Every day. Don't day off.
15 years, no day off. That's not good. You need to travel.
But you know, it's only evening choice because in the morning and here is clear.
Give us your rundown of what
Y
you
hasta que se termina todo.
Hasta las 11:30
I can't even describe it. It's like a salad, cold salad on a corn tortilla. It's got the tart vinegary beets with the sweeter carrots.
With mayo.
Yeah.
With mayo. Okay.
I'm making a mess.
No tiene una servilleta que me
I'm gonna get it on my clothes.
Continue with the hair history, and they are don't have day off here. And they are starting from 3 p.m. until 12 at midnight.
That's a full day.
Yes.
Here,
Okay, we gotta try it.
be careful. The beets will get you.
You gotta go in for the carrots with mayo.
I like the beets.
You like it?
You gotta get it with the beets and the onions.
¿Sabe que estos videos se van para Estados Unidos?
That's like amazing.
You got it under your chin,
You have no idea.
on your neck, down.
Down?
Yeah. You got beet juice.
Okay, I can't even tell you how good this is. This is like the best salad you ever put in your mouth. Now the carrots with the mayo, and then you dig in with the, I'm not even sure what the green stuff is, with the onions and the cheese, and then the tart of the beets. Coriander. The coriander's the green leaf. This is like flavor heaven. It's like you're swimming in flavor heaven. Okay, I'm going in again, but look, you just gotta wear it. You just gotta dig in and wear it.
Oh my goodness, wait.
I did wear it. Oh man, I spilled it. I made a mess. Let's see if I can get this cleaned up. Like this.
No.
Watch. I had dogs.
How should you eat the tostada without making a
Without
mess?
wearing it.
Use 4 pieces. Yeah, turn around. Exactly.
When we were in Shayla, oh my goodness, it was so tasty. We were trying everything and so affordable. It's so cheap.
Here, you can buy one portion like this for 10 quetzales.
This is 10 quetzales.
5 pieces.
10 quetzales is like $1.50.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, definitely. And some weird combinations that you're gonna go, huh, at, but try it because it surprises you how tasty it is. And that one hot drink with the rum in it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was so good. Of course, it was a little chilly in Shayla, so it was nice to have that.
She's asking, you want rum from 12 years old or 18 years old?
18.
De 18. Look. Si no, directo.
No quiere salir.
Si they don't want, get out.
Mayan ruins that are so old.
Quirigua.
Again, it's a national monument.
It was our first site we visited, and it was interesting. We learned a lot. The Mayan civilizations are fascinating, and I feel like we barely scratched the surface, even with Salvin's very informative help and information. I love how they keep Mayan traditions alive today in Guatemala. Quirigua is small, enjoyable, worth going to. Plus, you might get lucky and see the banana train along the way.
Oh yeah, I love the banana train. If you want to see more about Guatemala, check out our series link in the description below. We want to thank you guys for watching our video all the way to the end. If you would, hit that subscribe button, share it with a friend, and like always, thank you for living life.